And here we are.
Hello and welcome back into Inside Rings of Rod's Monster Jam, powered by this Hawaiian shirt.
Because we don't actually have a freaking sponsorship right now.
Now, in all seriousness, no. This sponsorship deal is presented by Bass Pro Shops.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, everybody. How's it counting? 3? Oops. AKA Sunny Eagleheart. And along with my partners, Xavier Willocks, the driver of Bolt, and Julian DeShazer, driver of Fishing for Gold. As always. Welcome on into week 5 of the Inside Ricks and Rod's Monster Jam podcast. And yeah, now I have a dedicated playlist on my channel just for this occasion.
Mm-hmm.
So there will be a 6th one coming out very soon for the playlist. Very excited. Anywho,
I gotta lie, Julian, I dig that shirt you're wearing, man.
Thanks.
As you, I apparently I do not have my camera on right now because apparently I'm stuck on OBS.
He's on the computer.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Anyway,
But
welcome
I'm
on
also
in.
wearing my Harley Davidson Bike Week shirt.
Sick. Very sick.
But I love the
All
Harley,
right.
man.
I don't blame you. All right. Welcome on in, everybody. We are going to discuss everything that happened related to this past week.
Mm-hmm.
We had 7 stops left on 7 series to cover. A couple of quick highlights from real life. For starters, Atlanta Motor Speedway. That was fun.
Very fun.
And Julian got to be there for both shows?
I only got to be there for Sunday.
For the Sunday show.
So it's one show, yeah. If he was there for both shows, he would be a millionaire.
That'd be a hell of a correspondent.
I mean,
anyway.
Can you realize, do you realize how expensive Monster Jam shows are these days? Sheesh.
Oh, yeah. No kidding. Anyway.
No, I didn't even
Julian?
go to Hamilton, Ontario this upcoming show because, again, tickets were full.
Were effing expensive.
Yeah.
Anyway, Julian, what were your highlights at Atlanta?
Highlights, well, there was plenty, I will admit. But I mean, this is also the first time I would actually, I think, witness a sweep of an event with Tristan England taking home racing skills and freestyle. But freestyle, that's always a highlight. But Tristan's unbelievable save. Wow.
Nah, I gotta give a shout out to Jim Kohler. That leap though, damn.
Okay.
That is Mr. Excitement. That is Mr. Excitement come back, baby.
What else can you expect?
Pretty solid highlights there, Xavier. But that's not the highlight I want to talk about.
Oh.
We had a new paint scheme get revealed while we were at Atlanta.
Yeah, that too.
Sorry, while Julian was at Atlanta. Xavier, go get your picture of it, please.
All right, hold on.
And Julian, I assume, and Julian does have a picture of it. I know that.
Let me pull up Facebook real quick so I can get the image real quick. Oh my god!
Yeah, no sweat.
It's blurry, but we'll get. Oh shit! You know, I'll download it. Screw it.
That works.
There we go.
You got a good one?
Yep.
All right, just let me know when you're ready.
I already have it right there.
Oh, sorry.
Oh yeah, there it is.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. The debut of Hardy Mayhem. Now, I know Julian had a big complaint with this paint scheme.
I mean, not really a big complaint. I mean, I do like the idea of it. I mean, obviously, Hardy is meant to be a sponsorship that comes around to Georgia every year. But I think the main thing I thought was, I don't know, I kind of expected a little more, or at least I would have thought that Avenger would have taken the Hardy sponsorship, because one of my suspicions with my dad when we went was Avenger was going to be taking the Hardy scheme, because maybe that could have been in place for the Return of the Orange scheme. But with Hardy Mayhem.
Yeah, not too much to write home about, unfortunately. But
for a second there, when I heard Mar Hardy Mayhem was coming, I literally thought that the whole body was gonna be like the same as Bad Company did, with the whole reflective colors, are kind of holographic. There we go.
Yeah.
Because honestly, that would look absolutely fucking beautiful.
Yeah, that's my complaint with it, actually, is that the logo of Mayhem should have been in the middle on the door, like it is with the regular scheme, and the Hardy logo just on the rear quarter panel, instead of what they did. This is, it's a fine scheme and all, but nothing to write home about.
It's good, but it's also straight up doo-doo.
Yeah.
Yes. Speaking of real life, we actually have 3 confirmed World Finals berths. First one is Blake Granger in Monster Mutt Dalmatian. He secured the International Series Championship for the 3rd year in a row. 3 years in a row. That
Somebody
is crazy.
Max D, please. He is the perfect candidate.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Thank you.
Please bring back Max D instead of whatever the hell Feld comes up with now.
Don't get me wrong, I do love the Dalmatian, but I mean, if anybody is to carry the legacy of Tom Meents and still be like modern, Blake's perfect. Like,
exactly
how he does. Exactly.
And does Mosh Jam listen to us? No.
No, they just want to give us.
The only thing they care about is the freaking dollars going out of everybody's pockets. Everybody's.
There you go. The second champion was actually just crowned last week. Tristan England in JCB Dickatron has clinched the Stadium Series East title.
Honestly, I knew that Tristan England was gonna go back to back. I was like, you know what? Give me Tristan England all the way, because I'm a JCB boy.
Ever since that first
JCB fan, shut up.
Jesus, we've been hooked.
What? That truck can go hard as fuck.
Ain't that the truth?
That truck can drive hard as hell.
Yeah, our 3rd and final World Finals entry comes to us in the form of an Arena Series Central, aka Freestyle Mania. Weston Anderson in Gravedigger is the 3rd and final entrant in the World Finals.
And can you believe it? He has won every single Arena Series title since 2022. And yet Monster Jam still hadn't had the balls to put this dude in stadiums.
I figured you were going to complain about that someday. But then again, their stadium spots are full, so I can understand why.
True.
But here's the thing, though: the field this year for real world finals is 28, so there's a lot more variety that can come in.
Except, yeah,
Mm,
except for our World Finals, which we always go.
We go bigger than what we usually do.
We go bigger, like, but instead of IRL's lineup field.
Anyway, let's finish off where we are, shall we?
Yep.
mm,
It is time to start crowning our our second set of champions this weekend here, because as you know,
Uh,
five stops have
Dare
been
I
playing
ask what
through.
the heck happened? What the heck that was in the background?
mm.
What?
I
Oh, I
just
heard
heard like,
something in your background.
yeah.
Oh, it was an advertisement.
Oh,
Sorry about that. I don't have YouTube Premium. Leave me alone. Anyway, uh, we're gonna start on our first finale tour, which is the final arena tour that we still have yet to finish, which
mhm,
was Arena Series Central, right in
mhm.
my home state of Tacoma, Washington.
Hell yeah.
But there was a little bit of a twist with this one because this show had 12 trucks instead of the usual 10. Why 12? Well, I had to get involved because, come on,
Washington
hometown
boy.
hero. Well, one of the Washington boys. The other one is fighting for a series championship, that
Hmm.
being Carson Williams and Wolverine. But he had to hold off against Abe Galvin and Grinder. Racing was intense.
Hmm.
But unfortunately, neither of the top two did anything to win racing, sadly. It came down to in the finals between Dalton Widener and Bulldozer against Shane Freed and Megalodon. Unfortunately, Bulldozer rolled over in the final turn, giving the win to Shane Freed and Megalodon.
Hmm.
Now, the other truck, I was saving the reveal for World Finals, but I had to bring it out early because I wanted to show everybody that this truck means business. Hold on one sec, guys.
All right.
Mm.
Technical difficulties, folks.
Yep, pretty much.
That's the first we have. That's the first we have ever had in Inside RMJ.
Actually, yeah, that is actually right. But at the same time, a lot of things happen that.
A lot of things have been happening.
Pokemon Trainer. Laser Falcon. Sneak. Mm, mm, mm. Mm-mm-mm.
Sorry about that.
That's fine.
You're good.
Anyway, I feel like now it's time to reveal the new identity joining the
Yep.
fleet of RORMJ. We were originally going to save this to World Finals, but unfortunately, plans fell through.
Mm-hmm.
Beast. Oh yeah. Wait, I need to zoom in a little more. Oh, that's too far. What the heck?
Mm.
That's gonna have to do. Meet our newest identity, Fizzaroli, which is another hell of a boss-inspired truck, driven by driver Darren Schnell.
But he did really good in his first week in RMJ.
He did. Which is why he is getting a second opportunity, which we will talk about that in a minute. Anyway, skills. Do you remember who won that?
That was Heather Williams in Gravedigger.
Central? That's wrong series.
Oh what? Oh my God, Heather Williams. Oh my God. Not Heather. Jason Childress, was it?
I'll check real quick.
Yes, it was. Just Jason Childress.
Yes, it's Jason.
My bad.
Freestyle.
Freestyle was won by the one that's sitting
Technically
above me
me.
right now.
Technically, I won freestyle. I won in the general, but I decided to award the points to the person who was in second, which was Charlie Poppin the third. Yep, in Michigan Ice Monster. But it didn't matter with the championship fight too much because out of all the consistency, Carson Williams still won the championship.
Which makes it a full Team Throttle Monster sweep in the arenas.
Yes. Congrats to him. Also, Xavier, could you bring back the drag racing light that you used for our next stop, which is the Speedway series for the rest of the season?
Yes.
Because
Actually, I was gonna say those staging lights will be used for the World Finals.
that was another thing. I wanted them to be used for War Finals anyway. But I
That's
also
what I'm
wanted to
gonna
bring
do.
them into the regular. I was also going to bring them in for the finales of our last 5 shows. So that way it'll be a lot easier.
All right.
That way. Plus, I figured it'd be a lot easier to see anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, speaking of that, our next stop is the Speedway series again,
Mm-hmm.
which dropped
surprisingly-
immediately. Dropped after. Sorry, Xavier, go ahead.
which was surprisingly before the actual IRL show in the same place.
How ironic.
Hey, RMJ predicts real life. What can I say? I mean, last year's World Finals, championship race. A few months later, look more, and a few months later, it happened.
It kind of happened in real life.
But except it wasn't for the championship, but still.
Well, it was the finale to get into the championship race.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess that counts. Okay, racing in Atlanta. Who won racing?
Hold on. Let me check out. Let me check it out real quick.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. Who was
That-
our top three arenas? So sorry. Besides Carson Williams being the champion.
Surprisingly, the points on Arena Series Central have been changed a little bit.
They did change.
Wolverine is still number one, of course, followed by Abe Galvin and Advanced Auto Parts Grinder.
Yeah, so Grinder didn't unfortunately get enough points, but he's still going to be in the World Finals maybe, regardless.
And for the first time ever at the World Finals, we got sitting in third place, Rick Swanson in Obsession.
How about that? Team Obsession is going to be in the
Trust
World
me,
Finals.
he has been thriving all year long to try and get that bid, and he finally got it.
And that means our three that are in the LCQ are as follows.
Team Freedom Megalodon, Eric Swanson and Obsessed, and like and Jason Childress and Great Bear. There we go.
But here's the good news. He is locked into a World Finals championship.
Yes, which is high jump.
So at least, even though he didn't make it into the main field, something good came out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Now the four that missed are below Jason, which is a bit sad. Sad to see them go, but unfortunately, good things never are.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's take care of the Speedway Championship Series
Mm-hmm.
finale in Atlanta, Georgia. Rod Wood and McGruff, what is the points leader going into this event? So Xavier, who won racing in Atlanta?
That would be Jim Benzick and Thunder 4x4.
In a huge, stunning upset.
Mm-hmm.
Skills.
Surprisingly, that went to Bam Christensen and Bailey Circuit, doing an insane nose wheelie to like back roll, like triple backflip kind of thing.
I'm finishing up. You have both of them in? Yes. Why? I'm recording. But yes, I will be. Sorry about that. Anyway, Skills was won by Bam, as I heard.
Mhm.
And Freestyle,
Was also won by Bam.
so she doubled down. Question is, was it enough to get her into the main field?
Surprisingly, Sonny, the answer was yes.
Okay, so she is one of the main field competitors alongside the series champion, Broadwood and McGruff. He
Another
finally won
driver
a
who's
series
been
championship.
busting his butt off to get to the World Finals.
And in second is Rick Disharoon and Airmail.
Followed by Bam Christensen and Bailey Circuit.
In third? Wow.
Yeah. And then after that
Fourth
is
place.
Blake Granger and Apex.
And our fifth and final spot for main field is
Jim Benzik and Thunder 4x4.
that's unfortunate. That means our 5 that are in the LCQ are as follows.
Deidre Garner and Miss Overboard. Mike Christensen and Vendetta. Derek Evans and JetX. Tristan England and JCB Bigatron. And Kristen Anderson and Digger's Daughter.
Okay, by the way, just so you guys know, even though Tristan won the LCQ before, he still has not won a world championship. Hence why he's back in LCQ.
In RMJ, that is.
Yes, in real life he has won titles, but in RORMJ he has not. So that is it for speedways, and it's time to say goodbye to Sky Hartley as well. Which
unfortunately, in Atlanta, he hanged up the boots.
Yep, that was it for Sky.
Took his gloves off. He was done.
He gave us plenty of memories over the last couple seasons, but we will definitely miss Sky Hartley and wish him good luck on his future endeavors.
Mm-hmm. Not to mention, he has a Hall of Fame.
Yes, we will be celebrating him at the World Finals for the Hall of Fame. And now we got the final 5 series with the points chase.
Mm-hmm.
I will talk about Salt Lake City last because that one's going to be the most interesting to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Because there was a couple of changes that had occurred. For starters, let's go to Series Orange. And we had a paint scheme / driver body swap.
Mm-hmm.
Body swap and paint scheme reveal all in the same show for Series Orange, which was in Oakland, California. For the first time since 2014?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Unless if you count the RMJ 2021 Championship Series.
Touche. Anyway, so the paint scheme reveal was, of course, for Xavier, for my partner Xavier. He actually drove a different truck at the show.
Yep. I drove behind the wheel of the 15th anniversary of Northern Nightmare.
There you go. And because of that successful run, Northern Nightmare helped Xavier get a racing win. His first win of the season in 2026. Yeah, that took you way too long.
Hmm.
The next thing is skills in Oakland.
Yep.
Who won that?
Hold on. That would be Bryce Kenny in Crash Bandicoot.
Crash's first win of the season, but Bryce Kenny is familiar with winning in
Hmm.
RORMJ, but this is Crash's first win of the body's run.
Hmm.
And freestyle.
That was shockingly won by Geneva Keller and Octavia.
There you go, Octavia. Once again, showing us that not even the rookies can play a bit of an interesting game.
They can play dirty.
Oh, brother. But anyway, in all
Why?
seriousness,
I was saying that in a competition way. What were you thinking?
You tell me.
okay. Moving on.
Dirty-minded freak.
Moving on. Anyway, in the top 5 for the series, I think changed just a slight amount.
Yeah.
Ryan Anderson still leads, followed by Jim Kohler and Avenger.
You're still in the game, Sonny, but now you're in third.
Oh yeah. So I took over third from Joe Foley.
And then after that, Morgan Kane and JetX. And number 5, you're looking at this guy right here.
Xavier Willis and Bolt. But
Mhm.
you already are locked in, and so am I. So the birds will go to the people below us.
Mhm.
But we
That
won't
would be,
worry about that right now.
yeah.
We'll save that for the finale
Yeah.
of the series. Let's move on to Stadium Series Green in Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, Indiana.
Where one of my other true friends, Owen, lives in. Owen Nilsson.
Let's kick it off here in
Who was the host
in
of another
racing.
podcast called Spring Caster Days, by the way.
Good
Which
to
I'm
know.
a part of sometimes.
Who won racing inside the famous Lucas Oil Stadium?
Surprisingly, that went to Aaron Basil in Devastator for the first time in his career.
And that truck has never won a competition before.
Nope.
At least I don't think.
Nope.
A huge win for him. Next up was the Skills Challenge.
Yep.
Who won that?
Hold on. That was John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity.
And he is the points leader still. So that was a good thing for him. And then freestyle.
Oh, yes. Freestyle was nuts.
Yeah, but I think they want to argue. Sorry.
Go ahead.
No, but I will say, I think the winner might shock us a little bit.
Unreal intended, Sonny, because the winner was Zach Jensen and Shell Shocked.
How about that? That truck has finally won a competition. It took it long enough, but well deserved.
For Zachy Jensen.
But let's see. Yes, but now let's see how points shake out. Did we get any changes?
In the top two, no. In the
The
top
bottom
five,
three,
yes.
the bottom three of the top five, that is, I
Hmm.
think did get changed.
Surprisingly, running in third is the underdog, Jaron McNeil, Raising Cane.
That's very impressive.
Hmm. We call him the underdog for a reason.
And I have been told by JR this week that he will run a unique paint scheme for the finale.
And the World
This will
Finals.
get interesting.
And the World Finals. Which is basically
But
kind of like an early paint scheme reveal for the World Finals, I guess. Anyways, fourth
in
is
fourth place,
Colette Davis and Crafty Corn.
that's good for her.
Nerved.
And fifth,
And
sorry,
no, that I was just about ready to say. In fifth
fifth,
is
Aaron Basil and Devastator.
and Crafty's already locked into the fan vote.
So that means we might have a switch.
Oh, Crafty and Terminal Velocity
PD.
are locked to give fan vote. No, Terminal Velocity is world champion. I forgot. Terminal Velocity is world champion. Crafty won the fan vote.
Mm-hmm. I was
So
gonna
that means
say,
the
you won the fan vote and you're a world champion. You've definitely done something right.
yeah. Next stop is Stadium Series Blue inside of Aloha Stadium in Honolulu, Hawaii.
Oh yeah.
Uh, the racing competition got pretty intense in this series, but
Mm-hmm.
I got real lucky because Xavier made an actual error during the racing portion and gave one of the trucks the victory, even though they technically lost.
Yeah,
Jared
that was Jared's fault.
Eichelberger and Jetix got defeated, and racing was won by my driver, Angelina Knock, in the General
Yeah.
League.
Mm-hmm.
She pulled a big
That's
upset.
called, my friend Sonny, that is called celebrating way too early.
And celebratory, I did a little bit because in skills of freestyle, my driver did not perform so well.
Mm-mm.
But that doesn't matter because we're here to talk about the winners and losers of skills. The winners of skills of freestyle in this series.
Skills actually was won by your driver, Sonny. Back to double down.
Oh, Angelina double down.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot. Whoops. She couldn't triple down though.
Nope. That went to Rosalie Raymer and Wildflower, which probably had probably a contender for Extreme Air of the Year. Good lord.
Oh yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Cause the way she sended it, whew.
And also, we did have a new paint scheme reveal in the form of Zach Garner and Wildside finally running the steps design.
Yep.
And running the C10 again.
Now let's see how points shake out.
Points shook it out a little bit.
A little bit different, huh?
Yep. It's still the brothers still fighting for the championship. Jared and Colton. Colton and Jared, excuse me. Surprisingly, it's Sonny. Angelina's in that in third.
Yeah, Angelina's been doing a really good job staying close to the brothers.
Oh yeah, but number 4 is going to be a shocker. The young rookie himself, Zach Winkenbach in Lumberjack, who was also nominated for 2024 RMJ Rookie of the Year, but kind of lost that. So he was basically right. I believe he was Rising Star of the Year. I'm not fully sure.
Yeah, he
Yeah, he
was.
was.
And in
So
fifth
yeah,
place, Xavier, who was that?
what?
In fifth place.
Surprisingly, Gary Porter and Gravedigger.
All right, uh, so far, no one really has an automatic berth except for Angelina because she was in the top 5 of Path of Destruction in 2025.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, I believe everyone else is first-time berths.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe not first-time berths, but
Yeah.
Jared, it would be his first-time berth.
Yeah. No, wait, last year he had a berth.
He did?
Yeah, we're driving Max D Neon. Not
Oh, yeah.
not Neon, Nitro. I'm dumb.
And Neon Max D would kind of be sick, though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But no, it was Max D Nitro. He won the
I
he
figured.
was in the top 5 of the International Stadium Series back in 2025. Not the actual no wait, 2024, excuse me.
2024 heading into 2025.
Yes.
All right, that's that. Now we're on to
Red.
Stadium Series Red.
Yep.
Inside of the World Finals venue, Glendale, Arizona.
Mm-hmm. Oh boy, we got a lot to talk about over here.
We did, however, receive a surprise upset racing win.
Yep.
Ashley Stanford has went 2 in a row
Mm-hmm.
behind the wheel of General Lee. After we found out that Kurt Kramer had gotten penalized. One sec, fellas.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Anyway,
Also, can I just show a picture real quick of what also happened?
sure.
Apparently, Colvinar was playing a few tricks, you know?
Yeah, he did play a couple tricks on us.
And his tailgates, funnily enough, was Kurt Kramer. Was Kurt Kramer in his rookie days.
Yes.
Before he got the beard and everything.
Yes. Anyway.
I thought that was freaking hilarious.
Anyway, that's it for the racing results. Now it is time to talk about skills and freestyle.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm.
So, Xavier, who won the skills challenge?
That would be Lacey Blair and Hoppy Hopscotch.
And it's Very stunning upset.
Mm-hmm. Freestyle was crazy though.
Very
Indeed, it
crazy.
was.
It was won by another upset here, Scott Buto and Team Hot Wheels Firestorm, which kept going on 3 function tires. When he attempted the consecutive, well, not really, not really like attempted it. He kind of landed it, but it popped his front tire. But he was like, you know what? I'm gonna keep going.
Now let's see how
Yeah,
that shakes out the top 5, shall we?
Yeah. He was like, you know what, flat tire, I'm gonna keep going because I'm Scott Buto. I can do whatever I want.
Literally.
Yes. Anyway, top 5 in points. Have they changed?
Surprisingly, the top 2 going into this, no.
The bottom 3 have changed yet again.
Yes.
So in third place,
Back in number 3 is Scarlet Bandit and Don Creedon.
very good for the 2008 World Freestyle Champion.
Mm-hmm. After Scarlet Bandit is Crazy Train.
Triton Robbins fought his way back after getting injured in SoFi.
And 5th place, surprisingly, Mark Hall's back.
Raminator is back in the top 5.
Mm-hmm.
But however, Poppy Hopscotch has gained a lot of ground where she was.
Uh-huh.
I think she's one of our biggest movers in our tour.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Most definitely.
Points.
She's where?
In the 10th spot.
So she's 10th. So she will make it into the LCQ. Or she might go higher if she can get a very big win in the final stop for Red. And finally, Stadium Series Neon inside of Rice Eccles Stadium in Salt Lake City, Utah.
Mm-hmm.
The hometown of one driver in particular, Garrett Christensen. But unfortunately, we had a bit of an issue occur. We will not fully disclose, but let's just say Garrett said some hurtful things, and I decided to fire him. I'd rather not go into full detail, but
anyways,
just to explain it. So this was Garrett's final show. So no Redneck Ranger for the finale. Anyway, racing was won by Preston Perez and Velociraptor.
Finally, a first racing win for this guy.
He beat out
after getting beaten twice in racing. No wait, 3 times in racing by. No wait, 2 times. Excuse me, I was right the first time by Justin Hicks and Spyro. I almost said Dark Spyro. What the heck?
That's Speedway's, bud.
Anyways, he got beaten by Spyro twice, and finally puts the nail in the coffin and says, "You know what? I'm gonna finally win racing for once."
And racing when he did.
Mm-hmm. Skills was definitely a shocker, though.
But I don't think that's all we're going to talk about for this series because we did have a couple paint scheme reveals here.
Mm-hmm.
Starting off with the first paint scheme, which belongs to Garrett Christensen inside of. Actually, no. First up is actually Ashton Jensen inside of the truck that is nicknamed the Megastar.
LA9. Yeah. Which rocked surprisingly, the WrestleMania 42 design of the Ram sponsorship, but it's still under Team Throttle Monster. Surprisingly, no Hall
Yes.
brothers for this guy.
They got permission from the Hall brothers to use a Dodge
Yeah.
body.
Which again makes sense.
And my god, this design looks sick.
Agreed.
And the other design in question is from, of course, the hometown hero, Garrett Christensen and Redneck Ranger. If I can get a closer shot,
The Heritage Scheme.
yes. This is going to have to be the closest shot I can get. I can move a little closer. There you guys
There we
go.
go.
There's your Redneck Ranger. Also, I'll back this up so you guys can see LA Knight a little better too.
Nice black and orange. I love it.
Yep. Okay. Skills. Who won that?
That would go to Cassie Berry and JCB Digatron, who probably did the most ridiculous move I think I have ever seen.
Yeah.
Yes.
You want to talk about Riggs of Rod's physics? That happened.
And, of course, our final competition, freestyle.
Surprisingly, that went to Josh Baumgartner in Bigfoot.
Yes, the big bad Ford. Oh! That is the third truck. I knew I was forgetting one. There was a third paint scheme reveal, and it was for Bigfoot.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Oh, yes. The return of the bad boy.
Again, love that.
Very surprised. Very happy to see it.
Indeed.
And it finally won him a competition. All right. Let's see how points stack out. As first place has changed. Well, sorry, first place has not changed.
Nope.
Brandon Vincent still holds the lead. But in second place, we did get a change.
Garrett
Now,
Christensen
it would be, yes, it would be Garrett Christensen in Redneck Ranger. Anyway, I'll explain that in just a moment after points are done. The remaining top five, please, Xavier.
Anyways, third we have Velociraptor.
Or as Garrett likes to call it, Flossie, for some reason.
I feel like Flossie is a name that some people give it, but I think Garrett just took it on more.
Yeah, not my thing.
Pretty surprisingly, that's actually what Preston actually calls him.
Anyway, fourth place.
Fourth place, we have Justin Hicks and Spyro.
Good for him. And in fifth place,
The Black and Green Wrecking Machine, Carl Van Horn and Engravedigger.
very good. Now, here's the situation regarding Garrett. Since I said that Garrett was fired, all of his points will remain, and a new driver will fill in for him at the finale. And you saw his paint scheme get revealed a little earlier. That being Darren Schnell and Pizzarelli.
Yeah.
He will run the final stop in Pontiac, Michigan.
So Stadium Series Orange's stop actually is Paxton, I think. Is it?
Yes,
Sweet.
Paxton, Illinois.
Tom Men's home
Stadium-
turf.
This is
Mhm.
going to be a fun handful of finales.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Stadium Series Green will be heading to Squishy Stadium for the very first time.
Well, for points wise.
Yes. Stadium Series Blue. Where have we not sent them yet?
Hmm.
Also,
I don't
yeah,
know.
I have to go. I got competition to do, but
Oh yeah, perfect.
I'll still
Perfect
keep
segue for
track
you.
of everything. But this was a fun podcast. Ain't gonna lie.
See you, my man.
Yes.
Y'all
See
take
you
care,
later,
guys.
Julian. I will look back at our kickoff then. Xavier?
So I believe we haven't went to Phoenix yet.
Yes, Phoenix is our finale for blue.
Yes.
Neon is Pontiac, and red is our final one to talk about for finale. Where
Oh
are we
yes.
going? Where are we going for there?
Surprisingly, New Orleans.
We already went there. Shoot.
I'm just kidding.
Hang on. I'll figure something.
I'm just kidding, dude. I'm just kidding, dude. It's Philly.
Yeah, we haven't went there yet. Lincoln Financial Field is our finale. And I
Which
believe that is
surprisingly had hosted last year's All-Star Challenge.
how funny things still get taken care of.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That's it for the podcast this week. Next time you see us, we'll be crowning 5 champions.
Mm-hmm.
This has been Hazard County 03, aka Sunny Englehart, and Xavier Willix, the driver of Bolt. And we will see you next time for another exciting episode of the Inside Rigs of Rods Launch Gym podcast. See y'all next time.
Mm-hmm.